Oh, the Nerdfighters!
Good morning, Nerdfighters. It is New Year's Day, 2014, and I have no idea if this is going to be good quality. I still don't have a good video camera. I'm using this little flip camera. It's a video camera I got 2 years ago for Christmas, and you know, it's a wonderful camera if you're just starting out, but I look at all the other people having like DSLRs and I'm like, oh, the quality. So I still have, doing this video editing thing, so if this comes out a little odd or forced, I apologize. And if the audio is not great, I apologize. I guess today, since it's the last minute, hold on, let me close my door. I guess today, since it's the last minute, I'm wearing a robe, aren't I? Hold on, let's change. Alright, that's probably better. Alright, I'm back. It's probably better. I guess today, I'm not going to try to go with the script, since I don't have anything. I guess I'll talk about notebooks, and this is an important part of being a nerd fighter and just being a creative person in general, is you have to have notebooks. And I think that's what I want to talk about today. And I think I started carrying a notebook because I thought it would be cool, probably when I was like 16, and I started with moleskin notebooks. This is my current sketch pad, my doodles. I don't show these to anyone because that's not what they're for. They're not to show anyone, they're just kind of for me. And this is my daily journal. I have a kind of obsession with journals. I like notepads and journals. I have like 3 or 4 more sitting on the desk. And this is my daily, this right here, is my daily journal. And I kind of put just one line a day. I have a stamp that stamps every day. And I put one line of, like information of what happened that day. As a creative person, no matter what you're doing, you're always thinking. I think that's kind of the core of being a nerd, or just thinking in general. You have a responsibility, I guess, to think and to write down your thoughts. I think as a creative person, the funny thing is, a lot of the thoughts I write down, I end up going back through the notebook, and I just don't actually like. There are only like maybe 10 thoughts out of the entirety of this notebook, 10 thoughts out of this notebook, or so, that I actually enjoyed enough that I'm going to pursue. This is my notebook, and my current notebook, and I'm using a pencil right now. I usually would use a pen of some kind. I go in different kicks. I'll go through kicks where I'm like, I have to have a moleskin notebook and my nice pen, and then I'll go through periods where I'm like, oh, give me anything and a pencil, and it just depends. I took this notebook to Japan, not this notebook, but this notebook to Japan. This is my Japan notebook, and so it's got a lot of really cool ideas and stuff like that. The notebook is a calm, quiet, private place. Like, I would never show anyone like, I've had people I've dated or just friends who are like, oh, can I look at your notebook? And I'm like very reluctant to show them because it's a window into myself, and it's very private. It's like it's a journal, but it's a journal of my ideas, which I would even say are more private than my feelings, because my feelings I'll share with you. You ask me like, oh, how you feel? I'm like, oh, I feel sad because I didn't do well on a test, or I feel happy because that girl, I met a girl last night. She was beautiful and we were flirting. But my ideas are so central to, I feel, to who I am, that sharing them is difficult for me. So, especially in their unrefined form, I think notebooks are important. I think either make one, buy one, borrow one, whatever you want. Make it so you can have it, and just have it on you. Just have a notebook on you at all times, and you will start using it. Don't just, if you want to use your phone, use your phone. I don't personally use my phone for a lot unless I don't have my notebook. Make sure it's something you look at every day, and make sure you make time to go through your notebooks. Like, probably since it is the new year, I'll probably spend sometime today, going through my notebooks and looking for good old ideas, because you need to distance yourself. A lot of times, like, I won't look at my Japan notebook. I didn't look at my Japan notebook until a month after I came back from Japan, because the ideas need to settle. You need to get separated from them, because sometimes you'll have this wonderful idea, this amazing idea. You think at the time you think it is, at least, and then you come back to it and you realize this idea is just silly. And then sometimes you'll have this really what you consider a trivial idea, like a line of dialogue or a setting or a character study, and you'll come back to it a month later, and you're like, this is the basis of my new novel. That's all I kind of wanted to say about notebooks. Happy New Year, Nerdfighters. The phone is ringing again, so that's my ride. I don't know who I'm signing off to, but Nerdfighter, whoever you are, I will see you when I see you.